I don't mind chatting about it, especially with vegans. Vegans, man. Do you realize how many types of vegans there are? There's the normal vegan. We can go into it while we wait. I love the whole non-GMO, gluten-free thing, vegan thing. It's a way of life for some people, and I have a lot of respect for it. The vegans, depending on the type of vegan they are, they may be deficient in key nutrients. For example, some vegans, they don't eat animal proteins. Those vegans, they're more likely to be deficient in B12, which supports the central nervous system function, iron, which is required for red blood cell formation, iodine, things like iodine, so important. And vegans that aren't eating animal proteins, they are quite often deficient in iodine, which is very important for thyroid function. So, all those things you have to really keep in mind. And that's why a lot of vegans, when they find our product, they love our product so much. You have to respect all types of vegans. They have other types of vegans that avoid dairy products. There are types of vegans, those types of vegans specifically, the ones that avoid dairy, they're a lot of times deficient in calcium. Calcium, what's basic? Calcium, strong bones and teeth, right? Zinc, which is essential for immune function, and vitamin D, which is responsible for hundreds of biochemical activities in the body. Then you have these other vegans, they don't eat fish, and the vegans that don't eat even fish, they're likely to be even deficient in iodine and zinc too. So you have to respect all types of vegans. And that's why when a vegan finally finds our product, like High Vitality Liquid, it is such a blessing because it's all in one. And usually vegans are smart. Vegans are really smart. And they don't always know the exact vitamin choice because they buy something that's in the market or a big box store and they think it's complete. And then when they come to us and they find how much more complete our vitamin is, High Vitality Liquid Multivitamin from Phoenix Nutritionals, it's perfect for all types of vegans since, of course, it's vegan, first. And second, because of its totality, its potency, its ratio, and its absorption to proper, to supplement the diet with those key nutrients often is missing from these type of diets, and respecting all types of vegans, what I mean, and filling in the gaps. Many vegans we speak of, they often have already tried to combat these deficiencies. And what we find that happens with all the types of vegans, respectfully, is we find that they end up fragmenting their nutrition by taking a lot of vegans say, well, I take a zinc, or I take an iodine, or let's say a vegan that doesn't eat calcium, or that doesn't consume dairy product. Well, I take a calcium supplement. But then they find out the dangers of fragmenting nutrition can even be almost more dangerous than no nutrition at all. And we can get into that later. We'll get into it on the video whenever we make it. But every day your biochemistry needs at least 100 plus nutrients to provide optimal wellness, total wellness. Many of these nutrients are no longer found in the foods due to a variety of factors like poor farming, trace mineral depletion, prolonged storage and processing, which a lot of vegans don't always do because a lot of vegans, they're fresh, they have gardens at their homes, which I think is the best way to go if you're going to be a vegan. But the only way to ensure that you're getting all 100 plus nutrients in the optimal dosage is through supplementations, especially if you're a vegan. And sadly, most multivitamin and mineral formulas only supply less than half of the vital nutrients. That's why when almost all vegans find us, they realize our liquid vitamin is so incredible. 16 vitamins, 72 major and trace minerals, 3 fatty acids, antioxidants, amino acids, phytonutrients. So many of these nutrients work together and they're dependent on each other to carry out biological functions. Having them all at once working together is makes it what it's so optimal about the High Vitality Liquid, High Vitality caps, you know. And you guys know, I mean, you guys know. Potency, you got to have enough to do the job. Totality, you got to have all the key nutrients must be present. Ratio to all the nutrients, the amount relative to others, you know, maximum, you know, transport to cell across cell membranes. And lastly, absorption, you know. The delivery system must be such as that people of all ages and conditions can get the highest possible absorption out of a vitamin. A lot of people, you know, we used to say in the beginning of Phoenix Nutritionals 20 years ago is absorption is what matters the most. It's not what you take, it's what you absorb, you know, and a lot of vegans understand that because, like I said, a lot of vegans are fairly smart and they've done their research and they know. So when they find us, and so many vegans do, they realize the High Vitality Liquid and Multivitamin Mineral Supplement addresses all the important factors that they're concerned about, and 136 nutrients in the body. I mean, come on. Potencies of each nutrients have been established by multiple studies, ratio from one to another, and like I said, absorption, you know. High Vitality Liquid is the most complete multivitamin in the world. And, you know, I feel really comfortable saying that. The entire family can use it because the dosage is so easily adjusted for different age groups. And, you know, lastly, economical and convenient way to provide true health insurance to the whole family. So when we get into the video a little bit later and stuff, we'll talk more about that. But, you know, vegans love our products. All types of vegans love our products. And of course, they're all gluten-free and non-GMO. So can't wait to get on the stage and talk to you guys about everything and address, you know, all the factors about what it all provides and what we have. And like I said, if you guys, any of you guys want to call us ahead of time before we even get onto the stage and all that, you can give me a call at 1-800-440-2390 and we can chat about it. And I can answer any questions you may have, especially if they're about being a vegan. Thanks.